North Dakota Senator Heidi Heitkamp is apologizing for a campaign ad that named victims of sexual assault without their permission and included others who were never assaulted at all. The ad was made to look like an open letter to her opponent, Congressman Kevin Cramer, criticizing comments he made during Justice Brett Kavanaugh's confirmation process. It read, "We are here to let you know that we've all suffered from domestic violence, sexual assault, or rape, and that, yes, we expect somebody to believe us when we say it." In September, Cramer questioned whether the sexual assault allegations against Brett Kavanaugh were disqualifying, even if they were true. Heitkamp, who voted against Kavanaugh's confirmation, is one of the most vulnerable Senate Democrats up for re-election this year. CBS News obtained one of the voicemails she left for a wrongly identified woman.
Hi, this is Heidi Heitkamp. I don't know if you want to talk to me or not, but I wanted to extend a personal apology and just want to spend just a few minutes just talking to you. I'm so mortified and horrified, and I can completely appreciate if you don't want to hear from me.
And joining me now from Bismarck is Dale Wetzel. Dale worked as the North Dakota Capitol reporter for the Associated Press for nearly 30 years. He works now as a public information specialist for the State Department of Public Instruction. Dale, thanks for joining us. What do we know about how these women ended up in this advertisement?
Well, unfortunately, we don't know a whole lot definitively. We know that some of these names were collected via Facebook. Others were apparently forwarded by people who are in the profession of helping abused women. They were forwarded to the campaign. But what we also know is that not all of these people were contacted to give their permission to be in a campaign ad for Senator Heitkamp. And we also know that one of the women who says she was not contacted says there are more than 20 women who are considering legal action against the campaign, and they're shopping for a lawyer to take on the case. What
an incredible oversight on the part of that campaign. Do we know if someone lost their job over this?
Well, we know that a campaign staffer was fired. That was done either yesterday or today. The staffer hasn't been named. I suspect that there's more than one staffer who was campaign staffer in particular who was involved in this fiasco, and we'll just have to see as things play out how widespread the rot is, so to speak.
Right, where the chips fall. All right, now, so how is Heitkamp's challenger, Congressman Kevin Cramer, responding to this good news from his perspective?
He's saying that it's evidence that Heidi Heitkamp will do anything for her political career, that she is desperate, that she's grasping at straws, that she's re-victimizing these women. And you know, he's making some headway with it. I should mention that tomorrow night in Bismarck, Senator Heitkamp and Congressman Cramer are going to be debating, and this will be very interesting given this week's events.
Absolutely. It will most certainly come up. Now, the latest polling on this race from Fox News earlier this month does show Cramer leading Heitkamp by 12 points. But after this blunder, do you think she has any realistic chance of winning?
Well, yes, to put it bluntly. I just remember 6 years ago, everyone was saying that Heidi Heitkamp was going to lose. Almost all of the national pundits expected Rick Berg, who was her challenger at the time, to win, and Heidi Heitkamp pulled it out. She won by less than 3,000 votes, but she did win. I mean, obviously, things are different now, and 6 years ago, Heidi Heitkamp's campaign didn't pull this blunder as it has now. But even though the polls are very depressing for Heitkamp supporters, I wouldn't count her out. I think that it's possible that she could win a very close victory, although I don't blame folks who say that that's not likely.
Just another close race to watch in these midterms. Dale Wetzel in Bismarck, North Dakota, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.